What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going over how you guys can win a lot more of your gunfights, be able to challenge more things, be able to overall have better aim, all that kind of stuff, what you guys need to do in every situation to win that gunfight. So hopefully you guys like this type of content. If you do, be sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff. It helps me out, and hopefully I can continue to make content that you guys want to see, and hopefully content that's going to make you guys a lot better at the game. Tip number one, it is peeker's advantage. So peeker's advantage basically takes advantage of the desync in the game. So from the time that you do something on your screen to the time that they actually see it, there's a little bit of a lag there. So what you guys can do, and what you should start doing whenever you're peeking somebody, is go around the cover and then slide around the corner and shoot them. And what happens is you actually will land like 1 to 2 bullets before they actually see you slide around their screen. Therefore, they're already half health roughly, and then you've just got to hit the other 2 bullets and you'll pretty much kill them. And you don't want to slide until you get all the way to the edge of the wall or whatever cover you're behind, so that when you do peek out to see them and they see you, you're sliding like really far. So the distance that you have to cover, I see a lot of people that will slide like 2 to 3 feet before the wall ends. Therefore your slide is only like a foot away from the wall, compared to if you wait all the way to the corner of the wall and then you slide, you're gonna slide out like 6 feet from the wall, therefore giving you a large advantage. So do that in all of your gunfights and you will win a lot more of the gunfights that you peek. Tip number 2 I have for you guys, and I talked about this a little bit in a previous video as well, and that's going to be when you are holding angles that you don't really want to like hold angles super hard. What you want to do is and what I mean by holding a hard angle is simply like holding an angle in which you're just aim down sights and you're just standing there, like basically at the end of a hallway, we'll say, and you're just standing at the end of the hallway with your gun lined up ready to shoot. What you should be doing is simply peeking angles. So every time you like slide out, you hold an angle for like 1, 2, and then you get away, because you don't want to simply just like stand there, because then they can take advantage of tip number 1, which is slide peeking, and then again you won't see them, they'll be able to do damage to you, and you'll probably lose that gunfight. So again, use the peeker's advantage while holding an angle. So peek the hallway for a second, then slide back around, and then re-peek that hallway is going to give you a much better advantage. Tip number 3 is using smoke grenades and concussions. Now, both of these are very, very powerful tools that will help you win a lot more gunfights. Number 1, smoke grenades. If you're losing a gunfight, maybe you don't have a lot of cover, or you're just losing a gunfight, sometimes you can kind of throw that down and get out of there, save your life, allow you to kind of be a little bit better. Smoke grenades also kind of double as a way to get across the map. So if there's an area where there's not a lot of cover, you're going to be able to throw a smoke grenade down and get to a different spot, allowing you to get more cover. Now, if you guys haven't liked, subscribed to the channel yet, and you've made it this far into the video, I'd urge you guys to do that right now. I'll give you a second, subscribe to the channel. We have a ton of content just like this, as far as tips and tricks, gunsmiths, things to make you much better at Call of Duty Mobile. Now let's go ahead and talk about concussions. Concussions are another great option for pretty much disabling your enemy entirely. They're not going to be able to run away, they're not going to be able to turn around, they're not going to be able to shoot back, they're not going to be able to they're just pretty much frozen for like 3 full seconds. So if you toss a concussion around a corner and you get a hit marker, I would urge you to push that as hard as you possibly can, because that opponent is pretty much going to be completely done. They're not going to be able to see, and by the time, even if they do get out of the concussion, you probably put 1 to 2 bullets, maybe 3 bullets on them. You're pretty much going to be at a complete loss. Tip number 4 for winning more of your gunfights is aiming at head and chest level. Now, I know a lot of you guys seem like this is a pretty basic average tip, but I would encourage you guys really to focus on when you are sliding and aiming around corners, that you're aiming high enough that you're going to be able to get headshots, because again, headshots do significantly more damage and could save you 1 to 2 extra bullets that you would normally need to do if you were shooting them in the feet or in the legs. So make sure that you're aiming nice and high. And my last tip is going to be, make sure that you guys are pushing with your teammates. It is very hard to kill two people that are running around together, as you probably know. So what I would recommend doing is pushing with your teammates as much as possible. If they're somewhat in the same area as you, just try and kind of follow them a little bit, use them as bait, and be able to, you know, kind of win way more gunfights, as well as just be able to kill like a lot more people. Because when two people are shooting at them, or if like two people are shooting at you, you're more than likely going to die right off the rip. But hopefully these tips do help you guys win a lot more of your gunfights. If you did enjoy the video, like I said, drop a like, turn on your notifications, hit that subscribe button. I upload every single day, so hopefully I'll see you guys again tomorrow.